Hail and welcome back to Speed Dating for Ghosts. I'm Agent Mischief, so let's jump on in, shall we? Hello again. It's nice to see you. I'll just put your name down, and you can go right in. You return to the Room of Black. The speed meeting rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Oh, we just get to choose from here. That's cool. Let's go with Hattie. You arrive at Queen Mary's to meet Hattie for your date. It's 7:04 a.m. You're a little late. Looking around, this could be any nursing home. Yellowed walls, stained drop ceilings. Supply carts line the corridors alongside the odd empty IV stand. The sun's not quite up, but the residents sure are. Walking the halls to get a bit of exercise. Chatting over weak decaf in the dining room next to the reception. You came. Welcome to Queen Mary's, my home. What do you think? It's nice. Isn't it, though? I just love it here. These are my people. Behind Hattie, an old woman hangs up the lobby phone. The woman begins to cry. Her son. Probably making more excuses not to visit. Can we do anything? Not unless you possess her son. And Marsh is sorry brought down here. Hattie laughs. Please don't actually do that. It won't help. Besides, there's someone I want you to meet. Hattie floats off down the left corridor. All these corridors look the same, but she knows exactly where she's going. You pass a number of open doors, glancing inside. Some residents watch TV from their beds. Others just stare out their windows or at the walls. Most rooms are bare. A few are decorated. There are tall plants, fine wood furniture. In one room you spot a record collection. Essential possessions transplanted to make this place feel more like home. At the far end of the long hall, Hattie stops and turns to you. So, I know this is probably obvious, but we're here to see Milton. It was my partner for 47 years. If you think I'm a firecracker, Milton's all sparks. You'll like him, I think. He's been doing worse lately. How can I help? I've been spending a lot of time here. It has him concerned. Milton says I'm hanging on to the past. He wants me to make friends who are more like me. Ghosts, he means. I want to show him that I met a good one. I want him to meet you. It will make him so happy. Hattie turns to go into Milton's room. Good morning, Millie. Inside is an empty bed neatly made. Milton is gone. Oh, no. Hattie frantically searches the room. She spots a chart at the foot of the bed. This says he had an aneurysm. He was taken to the hospital. She looks at you with fear in her eyes. I have to go. I understand. I'm so sorry about this. It's just, I need to go see him. Would you please come with me? Of course. Thank you so much. I'd like that. I know it's a lot to ask, but I'm scared to do this alone. You arrive at the hospital with Hattie. She floats behind the reception counter to locate Milton's room. Second floor, intensive care. Milton's room is dim. A ruddy old man with a thick mustache lies in the bed, motionless. It's quiet except for the steady whoosh and click of a machine by his side. A ventilator connected to a tube runs down his throat. The machine is breathing for him. Oh no. Milton. She looks around as if he might already have left his body. They were supposed to let him go. And he looks at Milton's chart. It says he was found unresponsive. No signs of brain activity. But I still feel his presence. Don't you? I feel it. But where is he? Is he lost somewhere? Is he trapped in there? Oh, Milton. His sister has power of attorney. He didn't want this. He signed a form that said do not resuscitate. He didn't want this. Hattie looks up. I'm sorry I dragged you here. I know this must be quite awkward. If you don't mind, I'd like to be alone with Milton now. I understand. Thank you for understanding. As you step into the hall to leave, you can hear Hattie saying something at Milton's bedside. There's so much more, my love. Just you wait. Let's see, do we have a graveyard thingy? All they're buried together. Spirit of Compassion, Years Alive, 1922 to 2010. Cause of death, heart failure. Throughout her long life, Hattie always put others first. Though she never had any kids of her own, she worked for more than 40 years as an elementary school librarian before retiring to a life of gardening and jam making alongside her longtime partner, Milton. After Hattie took a hard fall, she and Milton were both accepted into Queen Mary's nursing home, where Hattie lived out her final days, helping her fellow residents any way she could. Aww. Poor Hattie. Alright, let's see if we can't do the other thing in the room of black. Hello again. It's nice to see you. Go, check on the... Oh, dude, I probably fucked that up. Honestly, but we'll see. We'll see. This room is now empty. Room of Lyres it is. Return to the room of Lyres. The speeding rounds have wrapped up, but some ghosts are still hanging around. Let us go do bank robbery. I guess it's time to rob a bank. He wants it to meet him in front of the Mortal Trust on the 4th. Like the name suggests, this is a bank for the living. Once they notice they've been robbed, they shouldn't suspect the dead. Hopefully. I didn't like the voice I had for Leon last time. Let's just... I'm getting nervous, not gonna lie. No, that's too close to the jock guy. Oh, screw it. I'll just continue with the Valley Girl voice. I know it doesn't fit him at all, but that's the only voice I can think of right now. The others are supposed to be here. We can do this alone. Not really. Without them, we're down a lookout. And our guy on the inside. What's my role? You'll be coming in with me. The scar in there, it'll take more than one ghost. I need your hands full. And your mouth shut. Oh, good. Here comes Carl. Hey. This is Carlsbad. Our token breather. No offense. None taken. I'm just happy you ghosts want to hang out. So, how's it going? You're alive? Yes. And you can see us? Of course. I've been seeing ghosts all my life. No one believes me. I'm pretty jealous of you ghosties. No responsibilities, just floating around, not a care in the world. It is pretty sweet. Someday. Carl's the man on the inside. I'm a teller at this bank. I know the combo to the safe, and where the cameras are pointed. Why rob your own bank? I hate them. They need to pay. Are they shady? Actually, they're pretty responsible. They sponsor charities, really give back to the community, you know? They even give us time off to volunteer. So I rob them. They wouldn't give me a loan for my vape store. Jerks. So I'm just gonna take the money. Live my dream. My vape dream. All banks are bad. Satan's in suits. No offense. None taken. And speak of the devil. How do you do? Spooky Peter? In the flesh, so to speak. We met in the room of Lyres. Same as you. I told him I robbed banks. He immediately said he was in, before he even heard the plan. Always looking to keep my beak wet, so to speak. So here's what we're doing. Spooky Peter will hide out by the door, watch for trouble. Should be smooth sailing. They closed 6 hours ago, and there's no security tonight. Ah, soul to that. What happened to Winston? Who? The security guard. He's taking some time off. Oh, good. Winston works so hard. He could use a break. And that's what he got. A break. Let's get this train rolling. Follow me. Carl pulls out some keys and unlocks the front door. Though alive, he's already proving useful. Inside, the bank is dimly lit. It's eerily quiet at night, like most places busy in the daytime. Spooky Peter disappears into the shadows by the door. Carl and Leon make a beeline for the back. Carl hops over the counter like he's in some heist flick. Leon floats right through. You catch up to them around a corner by a heavy-looking door. This is the vault. Can't we just go through it? Of course we can. But the money in there can't. If we want to get anything out of here, we still need to open the door. And that's where I come in. Let's do this. Carl gets to work on the door. I think the code was no. You gotta be kidding me, Carl. I am, actually. I know the code like the back of my car, which is where I sleep. Not because Sherry kicked me out. Anyway, before I punch it in, you gotta promise me something. You promise you won't take all the cash, and then leave me here, or pull any other ghost tricks. Carl. Buddy. Pal. You know what they say about honor and thieves. I don't actually. Then we're good. Just open the door already. Carl opens the vault door. Inside is the wall of safety deposit boxes, each individually locked. And that's it. That's it? Where's the money? I expected, like, a pile of it. It doesn't work like that. I really should have cased this place myself. Grab a key, open a box. So 13C. Inside are some official-looking papers, lawyered documents, and an ornate vanity mirror set in 14-karat gold. It looks old, it needs a good polish, but it's still beautiful. On the back, an inscription is etched in the gold. Here's looking at you, Millie. Love, H. Oh, are we stealing from Hattie? We're stealing from Hattie. Time to be moving. I spotted a patrol outside. Think they saw some movement in here. A police siren sounds off. A warning, maybe? There's our cue. Gives Spooky Peter the mirror. Well, that's a mighty fine gift. Could come in handy. Watching the law eat our dust. We better scramble. Everyone makes it out safe thanks to Spooky Peter's keen eye. Leon instructs the crew to lie low for a bit. Really, only Carl needs to worry. Good job in there. Things might have gone differently if you let Carl fill with the cameras. It wasn't the greatest haul. But hey, how many ghosts can say they've robbed a bank? I'm thinking we didn't do well enough to get the Chivo, though, did we? Spirit of Greed. Years alive, 1933 to 1967. Cause of death, snitching. Even as a child, Leon was an opportunist. While other kids were playing ball, he'd steal from their bags. His teens and 20s were mostly spent on the road, seeking out scores and grifting. Leon eventually found his calling robbing banks. He and his crew pulled off 4 successful heists where they were caught. During the resulting trial, Leon rolled on his fellow robbers to reduce his sentence. He survived the first stabbing in prison, but wasn't as lucky the second time around. Well, let's see if we can't go on the one last date in this room, huh? We may have to start all over to get that last date, in the last room. Beating is up. Kyo. You meet Kyo the next day, waiting on the street as you approach, looking nervous. Noise cancel's on. I'm nervous. Are you nervous? Definitely. What? I said I'm nervous too. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Let me take off these headphones. That's better. So what were you saying? I'm nervous too. If you're nervous, maybe I'm right to be nervous too. Oof. You ready to go? Sure am. The middle of nowhere. Not literally. I know because we're ghosts. The middle of nowhere could mean something weird. Just come with me. Kyo takes you to the woods, deep into the trees, far from any paved roads. Did you know I make greeting cards for ghosts to give to other ghosts? Happy anniversary of your tragic end. I'm happy for your loss. That sort of thing. It's just a hobby. You stop at a particularly barren patch of prairie land. Everything is frozen over. The few clusters of trees are stripped of their leaves with branches like bony hands. Squat birds huddle together for warmth near a frozen lake, while a dry, biting wind blows through. Isn't it great out here? I come here to think. I watch the birds. I listen to music. There aren't many souls here. Just the birds and the wind. I see why you like it. I can be myself here. No one bothers me. I don't need happy things to remind me that I'm not happy. I need sad things to remind me. It's okay to be sad sometimes. That's a nice way to put it. It's exhausting to worry like I do. I'd rather embrace my sadness than just ignore it. Sadness is a real thing. As real as we are, anyway. So I embrace it. Kyo looks out into the frozen lake. Come with me. I want to show you something. Kyo leads you away from the lake towards a pocket of trees. Hidden among the poplars and pines is an old house. The wood is gray and brittle. The roof collapsed long ago. The house is a tiny thing. When I was standing, it had just a single room. Inside, the floors are rotted through and covered in layers of bird droppings. In one corner, a wood-burning stove is rusted through. There's not much else. An entire family lived here. Kids were born here. People died here. And then it was abandoned. Left to fall apart. Lost among the trees. Now it's my home. Love what you've done with it. I would never change a thing. It's perfect. Kyo leads you back out into the cold. Back to the edge of the frozen lake. This is as far as I will ever go now. And you know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Spirit of Anxiety, 1984 to 2014. They drowned. Damn, they were only 29. I think, yeah, 29. As far back as Kyo can remember, they were afraid. Ghosts, water, living an irrelevant life. And they drowned at age 29, a year before completing a PhD that put them thousands in debt with no promise of even sessional work after graduation. Now there are ghosts facing an eternity of time and no idea what to do with it. Meeting other ghosts is helping, though. Since speed dating, Kyo has even taken up a new hobby. Learning to swim. Aw, poor Kyo. I understand, though. I have such big anxiety, too. Empty. Let's try this room out. Room of palms. Let's try Steph. You catch up with Steph. She looks surprised to see you. You think it's hard to tell with the mask. Hey, what's up? Is everything okay? I just thought we should hang out. Oh, cool. I'd like that. Where should we go? Normally, I'd love to see the symphony. For all the years I've played clarinet, I've never actually seen a professional orchestra. Another time, though, maybe we could just walk around. Maybe find a nice park. Talk a bit. A heavy layer of snow has claimed the trees and buried the grass nearby. A cobblestone walking trail twists around the edge of the lake. You pass an old ghost sitting on a bench, tossing nothing on the ground but still going through the motions. The ghosts of geese gather around him anyways, acting out a ritual that no longer serves any purpose. Oh, the goosies. This is all still so confusing. I must have lots of questions. I really, really do. Were you this lost when you died? For a while, yes. How did you figure things out? Trial and error. Errors have consequences. I'm not sure I trust myself enough to make mistakes. I feel like I spent years on the puzzle, only to realize I'm missing pieces. They're gone. I'll never finish. Now, what do I do? Do I take the puzzle apart? Be proud that I did what I could? It's still an accomplishment, I guess. But what now? What do we even do as ghosts? Do we get jobs? What's the point of anything? You can help people. I guess we have powers. We can manipulate things, right? That's up to you. When you're little, everyone asks, what do you want to be when you grow up? Now it's like, what do you want to be when you die? It's too much pressure. I gotta learn how to walk again before I figure out where to go. Start with a place to haunt. Where do ghosts even live? Or not live? You know what I mean. Everywhere. I get to decide what kind of ghost I am. It's a lot of freedom for one, Steph. It's also kind of exciting, actually. I think I'm ready to take my mask off. You got this, if you say so. How do I look? Beautiful. Thanks for lying to me. And thanks for the talk. It helped a lot. We should do this again sometime. I'd like that. It's hard to be a ghost, but Steph seems like she'll be alright. What's next for you, though? We do one more date, and then we figure out, how the hell we get Gary to go out with us, I guess. Stephanie, Spirit of Denial. 1983 to 2004. Damn, she really was only 21. That sucks. Cause of death, brain cancer. It took Steph a while to realize she was dead. If you beat cancer, it can be hard to accept when it comes back with a vengeance. The disease ultimately took her life. It could not take her spirit. Now Steph begins a new chapter, overwhelmed by the potential death affords. Riley asked you to meet at Key Heights Field. It's old stomping ground when he played football for Haxon Tech. You smell that? Riley pretends to breathe it in. Smells like victory out here. And weed killer. Thanks for meeting me on a Sunday. At the most holy place. My old team, the Phantoms, playing our arch rivals, the Demons. Phantoms need to win this game. Not for some championship, just to maintain some dignity. They've had a sucky season. A lot of sucky seasons since I died, honestly. Not that I'm full of myself. You make your way into the stadium. This is the college football game in the Midwest. The stadium is huge, something the pros would be lucky to play in. There are thousands of people here to cheer on the hometown Phantoms. Rarely takes you to the sidelines. Ghosts get great seats at sporting events. If you want, you can go right on the field. Pretty neat, huh? Oh, right. Phantom 0, Demon 0. Commentary. Welcome to the second game in our exciting late-season doubleheader. The Haxon Phantoms have had a lackluster season, to say the least, only winning 2 of their last 7 games. Haxon is looking to save face against bitter rivals Hades U and their screaming demons. Here we go. The Phantoms get on the scoreboard early with a quick return and a smart pass for 6. Touchdown. Nice. My guys don't mess around. They kick it through the uprights for the extra point. Yes, easy point. After a few turnovers, the Phantoms throw a long bomb. They make a spectacular catch in the end zone. What a play! Oh snap! Another touchdown. The Phantoms try for the extra point. It's good! Nice work with the kick. There's a lot of game left. Totally. Anything can happen. And probably will. That's why I love football. The Demons are looking like a new team in the second half. I'd like to see them try to turn it around. They make a huge push to get within field goal range. The kick is long, but it's good for 3. They gotta do more than that. Phantom ball. They go for a gutsy pass. Interception. Oof. That was a smart pass, guys. The Demons are brought down again within field goal range. After failing to get another first down, they opt to kick it through the uprights for 3. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. I don't like football. This is why I wanted to go on his date last, except I don't know how we fix it so we can go out with Gary. I might have to delete my data or something.
Another field goal? Ha! Don't worry. We still got this.
I'm not worried.
Love the optimism. Sports boys like encouragement. Don't even need to hear it. They can just feel it, you know?
The Phantoms are back on the offensive after a couple turnovers at midfield. They fumble the ball. The Demons pick it up and start to run. To the 50, the 40. They break free. They're going all the way. Touchdown.
Oh no.
The Demons try for the 2-point conversion to tie it up, and it's good.
Oh no.
The Phantoms and Demons are now tied with just a few minutes left in the game. What an exciting turn of events.
I gotta do something. I gotta help my team. They need to know they're good at sports. Would a ghost secretly fixing things? That'd be unsportsperson-like. Even if they don't know what's really going on. Totally not my style. What if you play for the other side? Even the odds a bit.
Let's do this. The Phantoms have possession. The young team watched their lead disappear. Now they've all but lost their momentum. Everything is pointing towards their stunning defeat at home.
We'll see about that.
Riley takes control of a running back. The QB hands off the ball to Riley, who makes a break for it. He's tackled quite quickly. It's 4 down, but the Phantoms are just within field goal range. Riley has to gain 3 yards to risk turning the ball over to you.
Alright, I got some options here.
Choose a defense based on what you expect Riley to do. The Phantoms try for the field goal, just like you expected. The Demons' defense tries to break through in time, but the Phantom kicker manages to get a foot on the ball. The kick looks a little crooked. You might make it through, though. Play it fair and leave it be. The ball squeaks through the uprights. Field goal! The Phantoms move ahead of the Demons with only time for a few more plays.
I saw a window. Went for the easy 3.
The Demons have possession now. They make a heck of a return. In 3 short plays, they reach the Phantom 40-yard line.
Now let's see what you can do.
The Demons attempt a gutsy pass on the 3rd down. Interception! The Phantoms regain control of the ball and have a chance to widen their lead.
Tough break. Gotta know when to kick, bud.
The first down at the Phantom 40-yard line. The Phantom quarterback moves back, then left before finding an open receiver on the right. The receiver breaks away from the pack. He's got a clear path to the end zone. Touchdown!
How are you feeling? You feeling good? I'm feeling good.
The Phantoms try for the 2-point conversion, but the Demons were expecting this. No good.
Dang. Luckily, it doesn't matter.
The Demons shut the Phantoms down there, but it's all for naught. With only seconds left, there's only time for one more play. Riley wins no matter what.
Even if you managed another touchdown, it wouldn't be enough.
Phantoms win! After the Demons fought hard to tie the game, the Phantoms came alive in a tense 4th quarter to win it with confidence.
That was rad.
Riley stands there awkwardly, not making eye contact. Thanks for the game.
Maybe we can play again next Sunday. You're a real catch. It was a football pun.
Riley decides that that's the line to go out on, waving goodbye as he leaves. Wait, wasn't he your ride home? Damn it, Riley. Riley, Spirit of Determination, years alive 1967 to 1987. Cause of death, traumatic brain injury. Riley was a promising wide receiver who first made a name for himself in high school, turning his ability to catch and pass into a college career on full scholarship. The trouble with fielding a lot of passes is you take a lot of hits from bigger guys trying to stop you. The hits took their toll on Riley early after he lost his helmet in a rare fumbled play. He began experiencing concussion-like symptoms but refused to tell anyone for fear of being benched. Now in death, he still loves his sports and helps others be the best they can be out there, even guiding a few last-second plays in favor of those who work hard and play safe. Let's see if we can do this. If not, I'm gonna reset it. Hey, Haya! Oh, I'm sorry. The event's all done. All the other ghosts have left. From what I hear, you were pretty popular. Still couldn't find the one, huh? Sadly, no. That's okay. There are always more ghosts. People die pretty much all the time. Did you have fun at least? It was a blast. Glad to hear it. I've been having fun just observing. I set this up to help other ghosts find something they might be missing, or to learn more about themselves. In a way, we are all products of death. I like to think I'm also her student. What have you learned? I've learned so much. How burial versus cremation affect the afterlife, the meaning of life, all kinds of neat ghost trivia. When I was alive, I studied people. Now that I'm dead, I study us. It's fascinating. I love trivia. I do too. Trivia's great. Let's play trivia right now. I have questions prepared and everything. Welcome to Fran's Scary Hard Trivia Challenge. All the questions are ghost related. Don't worry if you get any wrong. I'm not testing you or anything. Question 1. Which film is said to haunt the Hollywood? Which film stars to haunt? I'm gonna say Marilyn Monroe because I've never heard of the other two being ghosts. And the answer is Marilyn Monroe. You got it. Marilyn actually lived in the hotel for about 2 years. Now she haunts it. Pretty cool, huh? Question 2. Which Shakespearean king appears as a ghost in a play that shares his name? Well, I think Hamlet was a junior, right? You're right. It's Hamlet. Hamlet's father appears as a ghost. His name was technically also Hamlet. King Hamlet. There are the ghosts of kings and Richard III, but not Richard III himself. Question 3. Red blood cell that's lost its hemoglobin is known as what? The correct answer is ghost. Good job. Ghost red blood cells are empty shells. They show up in microscopes, but they're pretty much see-through, just like us. Question 4. During her seances, what medium did Helen Duncan Lee famously regurgitate? During her seances, what did medium Helen Duncan famously regurgitate collectivism? Let's say baby food. I get why you'd pick a goop. The answer is actually cheesecloth. Duncan was a medium in the early 1900s. She was said to fake ectoplasm by pulling gross cheesecloth out of her mouth. Duncan was also the last person imprisoned for witchcraft in the UK. Go figure. And question 5. This is the last one. I mean, it's also the hardest. Which of these authors did not have a story in the first volume of the Fontana Book of Great Ghost Stories? I don't know who D.H. Lawrence is or who Algernon Blackwood is. I'm going to say D.H. Lawrence. The correct answer is Poe. Really? It seems like he'd be in there. Poe is in the second volume. Blackwood and Lawrence both have stories in the first. Blackwood is a prolific ghost story writer, while Lawrence, best known for non-ghost stories, and a great one called The Rocking Horse Winner. You got 3 questions right. It's more than 50%. It's not the honor roll, but you passed. I had fun, and I'm glad to hear it. Oh, look at the time. I need to finish closing up. If you're looking for something to do, you can always visit the graveyard. Leave some of your past dates there, or select erase data to start over. That's in the options menu. What else? You can always go to hell. Excuse you? I meant that literally, of course. I hear it's gorgeous this time of year. If you combine travel and accommodations, you can get a pretty good deal. My friend Gail is a travel agent. She could find you a great river cruise package. I'd like that. Here's Gail's card. If you end up going, be sure to send me a telegram. Heh. Oh, right, time to go. Ring the bell to make it official. The bell rings. Thanks for playing. Oh, should we go to hell? Ooh, France. Spirit of Curiosity, Years Alive, 1958 to 1984. Cause of death, car crash. Fran is the organizer of speed dating for ghosts. Her reasons for putting an event like this are twofold. Fran is a woman of science, but also empathy. She's met so many miserable ghosts over the years and wanted to help them find companionship. She's also been studying the psychology of her fellow spirits for years, specifically the need for closure and desire for purpose that seems to tie otherwise disparate ghosts together. She aims to prove that they needn't rely on the living to achieve these goals. Ghosts, Fran posits, can instead find their answers in one another, and even within themselves. She also loves bad food and good TV. Do we dare? I think next time we will see what it's like in hell, and then maybe we will reset the data so we can figure out how it is that we go on a date with, I believe his name is Gary. So until next time, I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.